It's me. If you are watching this, you are two-thirds the way done with this program, the 90 days, about a month left, less than a month less left. So that's where you're at. Pretty crazy. Hopefully, you guys have learned a lot thus far in the program, taken a lot out of it. Remember, it's 90 days for a reason. We're not done yet. There's still a month to go. So we still have more work to do, especially for you individually. The beginning part of this program, everyone was kind of on the same track. And hitting milestones kind of at the same timelines. But as you've noticed, it's definitely much more individualized as we get further and deeper into it, and everybody's bodies is different and needs different things. So we work that accordingly. So make sure you keep coming to me with how you're feeling, what your holds up are. I'm sure by now most of you have, gone off calibration here and there for different reasons. And, that's part of the program. This is meant to show you that you can do that and you can live a very normal life and just adapt this to your lifestyle and make it your routine and make it your habit. And that is really the goal of it. So hopefully you guys have seen that does work. If you, adjust a little bit and have a weekend away or a night off, it's okay, and that's part of it, and that's fine. But your body's also going to tell you what it craves and what it wants. And that's probably to get back onto your, close to calibration list as possible, because those foods make you feel really, really good. So with that being said, we still have a month left. We're not done yet. And there's still work to do. But I want you guys to, at this point, really relish in what you have achieved so far, and look back at where you were day one, nervous wise, being like, there's no way I'm going to be able to eat these foods for this long. I want you to kind of sit back and think about that and remember where you started, because as we get further into this and then closer to kind of that scary 90 days where it ends, you're going to have to really think about that. And there's something very specific that I want you all to do moving forward. But going back to kind of the end of this, the 90 days itself, yes, it's a challenge. So there is a start date and an end date, but the goal of this is for you guys to never end, right? For you to continue on and always have this as kind of your new norm, your new lifestyle. But what are you going to do when there's, not those check-ins every week, and you're not sending someone the pictures every week, and there's not someone truly holding you accountable to your actions? There's a couple of different ways we can go about that. And I don't want you to be nervous of that or scared of that. I'm always here for your accountability. Some people might need that, and some people might need more hand-holding or more just another body telling them, move in this direction. And I'm always here. So that's something that we can always dig further into if you need to. But for those of you who are kind of thinking about that end date is looming, right? There's something that I want you guys to do to really prepare for that, so that when that happens, it will make the transition out of this just a little bit easier. So something that really helped me, and I started it right about this time, about a month left of the program, was I started journaling. And in that journal, what I would write every single day is I would write the reason why I did this in the first place, right? Remember in the beginning, I asked you all for your why you're doing this, why is it important? And so every day, that's what I wrote first. I wrote why I'm doing this. Over time, I started with that, and then I eventually kind of grew from that statement, and then just kind of wrote something else. And it doesn't matter what it is. It can be something that you're grateful for. It could be something that happened that day. It could be a big mess up that you feel guilty about. And it doesn't matter as long as you write it out, but always start with why you started this program. And if you do that, then on that 90th day, all right, or the end date of the challenge, you look back at that and you start looking back at that journal, you'll remember why you started and you'll keep going. And it's written down. So it's real. There's a real statement there. It doesn't make it just some thought or just some, oh, well, I'm my reason why I was then, but now, nope, it's real. You have it written down and it's something that you can actually look at. And sometimes when we have that, it just makes it a little bit easier to keep on the right track. So it's a very important piece of this process. And like I said, we're not done yet, so we still have work to do. And just like we've created habits and routines along the way thus far, we're doing the exact same thing with this journal. You're going to write in this journal every single day from now until the end, so that when the end comes, you can look back and keep going for the same reason that you started in the first place. I still journal, even though I'm way, far out of this program than I ever, than you guys are, but I still do it because it still helps me. And there's been days where I've completely, gone off Super Bowl Sunday, gone off track and did my own thing. And sometimes just looking at it and having that reason why, to look at and to just kind of pop me back into that right mode helps. So super important. We're journaling every day. From here on out, it's another part of this process, and it will be on your log, so that in your log, you're telling me, yes, I journaled today. No, I didn't journal today. And of course, it goes towards your points. So that's what this video is about, your journal. If you guys have any questions on it, you know where to reach me. And my gift to you guys, there is a gift for you in my office for each and every one of you. So please, head in there this week. Your gift has your name on it. So if I'm not in there, you can just take it. But it will certainly help you in this journey. All right. So it's your project from here on out. Doesn't mean what we haven't done so far isn't still happening. Just means this is your next kind of movement forward for your last month. So journal every day, go in my office, get your gift, and let's continue to crush this. Bye, guys.